Hello everyone! Today we have something really interesting. We're going to play one of the fastest and most dynamic Logbait decks that exist in Clash Royale. This variation is currently being played by Morton, one of the top 4 players in the world, which in itself speaks to how strong and well thought out it is. At first glance, the deck resembles the classic Hypno build, but in reality, it's much more precisely tailored to the current meta. Every card in it works for speed, instant control, instant pressure, constant chip damage, and creating situations where your opponent is forced to spend more than you. And what I particularly like is that this deck is ideal even for those who don't have a lot of gaming experience. Thanks to the easy cycle and the presence of a spell that almost constantly deals damage to the opponent's tower, you can confidently fight without taking risks and trying to break through the defense head on every time. Just play the cycle, catch your opponent to the stakes, build up pressure, and victory will come to you. In short, if you're looking for a deck that's simple, fast, convenient, and really strong at the same time, this is the one. Logbait itself is perhaps the most popular and versatile deck family in the entire game. To be honest, there are so many options that it's impossible to count them all. There aren't 10 or 20. There are 100 different prototypes, and each one works in its own way, with its own idea, its own pace, and its own tricks. And that's the beauty of Logbait. You can always find something that suits you. Want a fast cycle? You got it. Want more control? You got it. Want to play with unusual synergies? There are builds for that too. By the way, I've already posted a lot of videos with different variations of Logbait on my channel, and each one is unique in its own way. So if you like this archetype as much as I do, be sure to check them out. You might find another deck that perfectly suits your playstyle and helps you climb the ranks even faster. Now let's talk about the deck we're playing today. This build is really fast. The average elixir is only 2.4, which makes it dangerous for any opponent right from the start of the match. Our main goal is to destroy the enemy's tower as quickly as possible and put them in an awkward position. Until double elixir, the pace of the game depends entirely on us. And here, it's important to understand that playing against heavy decks like our opponents requires concentration. You can't just throw cards around randomly and hope that spamming will force them to surrender. You need to analyze every move, watch your opponent's actions, and choose the right moment to attack or defend. If our opponent doesn't try to attack us with heavy cards like Goblin Giant, P.E.K.K.A. or Golem, we completely impose our game on them. We control the pace, keep up the pressure, catch mistakes, and that's how Logbait becomes a deadly weapon in the arena. The first game was really tough, wasn't it? But thanks to careful analysis of his actions, we managed to win. Our opponent's main mistake was that towards the end, he just started spamming all his cards into the bridge. And that's where I caught him out. He simply had nothing left to defend himself with, and we brought the game to the victorious conclusion. As you can see, this deck is really strong and can give you a huge advantage if you control the tempo correctly and use card cycles. It will definitely help you climb the league and confidently deal with fast opponents. Now, I hope you enjoy watching. Watch the video until the end. The last game was particularly tense and long, and you simply have to see it. See you in the arena, friends!
Good video, very good. I do hope the Blue King loses in this next one, though.
Subscribe.